Hello everyone, so this is my final round of manufacturers. Um, First of all, I want to appreciate all the messages that I got for all your support. It really meant a lot to me. It was a very tough season. Um, it, this kind of shit demands me a lot of time. So, sometimes all the messages that you gave me help me a lot. So, really appreciate. Well, for start on, just to put you in context, I got disconnected from the last 24 Superstars races. So I'm in 1.3k behind Leicester in terms of points. Leicester did a very good lap of 31.9. Depson also 31.9. IOF did a 31.8. Also Nico and Gumball 31.9, and I did a 32 flat. I think I could have done way better, but I fucked up at the last turn. But okay, I just fuck it and okay, just let's go with it. I know that Viper had a very good start, so okay, let's go to the onboard because this race is gonna be intense, man. Like probably my best race of this game. The Merc had a very good start too. Nico, on the other hand, has a very bad start with the BMW. Also IOF. He already lost 2 positions. Nico being punked by Gumball and already won 1 position. Now I'm 5th. Gumball had a 5-second penalty at this point. So I had to beat Leicester by at least 3 spots between us. That was the goal. At this moment, well, I had like actually no choice, but yeah, the race was long. I knew that I had a hell of a pace here with the Dodge Viper. I was driving at my prime, I believe. It was at my best shape for this race, even though I had not a very good time on qualifying because I was struggling there with the top speed of the BMW. Almost lost it there. Trying to brake at the barrel limit of the car. I had no penalties till now. Let's see how many. Oh, dude, Leicester had even 1,000 kilometers more than me and the Viper. I was very anxious. I was kind of being blocked right now because the first laps of the stint in the Viper were the best, and then it started to decrease a lot because of the tire wear. In terms of tire wear, well, Nico had a slightly better on the rear, but nothing very clear till now. It's just lap 2, you know. This is an intense race. There was the fastest guy here, Lloyds, Nico, IOF, Devsun, Gumball, Leicester, all in one pack. The race was meant to be very good. Also Doodles in the back, but he struggled with a bad qualifying. Although he did great. Just trying to do short shifting to won some time at the pit stop. Nico's right behind me. The Viper's not the fastest car at this slow session, and I think I got a penalty for that. Can you believe that? It was a 2.4 second penalty. 2.4 seconds, dude. What? How much time did I want going into the inside of that curve? I don't know, maybe 1,000 of a tenth, maybe a little bit more, but what the hell, man? Okay, we all have penalties. I think IOF also had a 2.2 second penalty. Gumball's have 5 second penalty. And I was just trying to be patient and find the right place to make the overtake. And Gumball committed a mistake going wide there, and I took my chances. I know that Nico's right behind me, so I squeezed a little bit more the gears of the Viper, trying to be secure. Nico's very close. The braking points on the BMW is even farther than the Viper because of the top speed that can reach. So now I had to go for IOF, Devson and Lester. GTR was crap at the slow section, although at the first and last sector the car was insanely fast. In terms of tire wear, I don't know, they're pretty much even with the Viper. Even the Viper had a little bit less tires at this point. Right now I'm just right behind IOF. I was able to catch his slipstream, so I knew that I could make the move. He go through the outside. So you can see it was a very fair move. And I had to go for Devson now. IOF is very, very close to me. I know that I can give that man an inch of space, otherwise he will try to make the move. He's very, very fast, we all know that. In terms of tower, well, the Viper is the worst till now, especially because I'm being like behind people the whole race. Yeah, and I'm trying now to get closer to Devson and Lester. In terms of fuel, oh, best is Devson with the Ferrari, and also IOF is doing very good with fuel. Nico, on the other hand, is well, just right on the edge. In terms of tires, I'm the worst. And I was driving very smoothly, as you can see. No mistakes so far. Very clean race. It was just a slightly touch that Gumball gave to Nico at the first turn, but it was just a race accident, nothing that could harm Nico badly. It was all because of the bad start of the BMW. Trying to excuse a little bit more the gears at the straight line. As you can see, IOF, it's very close to me. Just had to be concentrated. Now I'm closer to death soon. I think it's started to struggling with the rear tires. I'm struggling with the front ones. In terms of tires, well, Lester had a little bit more on the front left. Nico made a no. Oh, made the move on IOF and Gumball also. Must have committed a mistake. Well, the GTR ain't very easy to drive, we all know that. Well, Nico have way more tires than I'm doing. And that thing, man, cost me 1 second, dude. What the hell, man? So at this point, I have 3.5 seconds penalty. It was just beyond me, dude. It was so unfair, man. I know that, yeah, we had to secure, well, try to avoid that guy caught the track. Well, that's a penalty for that one for sure. But man, dude, the shit was so brutal. Well, I'm struggling with the tires, and Nico's right behind me. Nico's also fighting with Gumball and IOF. All guys are very, very close, and Dutchland isn't very far away from Lloyd's. No, it's not. It's not Dutchland. It was my friend Solid, representing Porsche. Well, the shitty thing was that Racing King got disconnected, and that it's really unfair. I feel bad for him. And this is a move on Davson. Clean move on Davson. And now, from 6th position, I'm now on 2nd. It was a hell of a comeback. Being very concentrated, trying not to fuck up. My tires were shit, but yeah, I was just trying to do my best. Devs and rear tires are just destroyed. Ferrari Star Wars was very, very bad. At least I had more fuel than Lester, so that was my playing card right now. In case I was just not being able to overtake him. And right now I'm decreasing my pace so bad. Squeezing the gears a little bit farther. Trying to get closer to Lester. Depson very close to. And that wasn't a penalty. Yeah, but the lap before I got 1 second for going wide, and that one was nothing. Depson struggled a little bit there on the at the corner 3. And now I can feel how much difficult it is to make turns in that double apex. The car was understeering like hell. I got closer here. Good thing is that I had more fuel than Lester. I knew what I was doing. I made like 10 test races, so I had it all planned. I don't know if 10, but I don't know, like 5 or something. Complete test races, so. Was totally prepared for strategy, and what happened right now is that IOF overtook Depson and Nico R for sure at the straight, because the GTR is a beast in terms of top speed. And now check that out, that's pure understeer. Car just really didn't want to turn in. About to go into the pits. We had with IOF almost the same fuel, I guess. More than Lester, it was at the very edge. And Nico was on the very edge. Now I'm on red. IOF not yet. And let's go to the pits. 4 liters, 8 liters and 11 liters. 14 for Depson, which is the best in terms of fuel. 11 for Gumbel, who it's good that he actually learned finally how to save some fuel for the races. Yeah, and I put 87. Enough for finishing the race. The guys put a little bit more, like Nico, IOF. And IOF is in front of Lester, but Lloyd's had done the undercut. And Lloyd's is, well, hell of a driver. We're behind the winner of Nations Cup. So yeah, the shitty thing was that the Citroen at this track wasn't very good. It struggled a lot in terms of tires, tire wear, and yeah, it felt very slippery all around. So yeah, Lloyd was doing like the very best of that car. Couldn't be in like better hands. I know that I have fresher tires, so and better top speed. So it was a matter of time just to make the move. I just wanted to do clearly, very smooth and clean, trying to not harm Lloyd's. Lister right now is in 4th, and I fucked up there a little bit. I think that cost Lloyd's a 1 second penalty. And IOF is right behind us right now. Trying to take advantage of short shifting at this point. I'm trying to squeeze those gears at the straight line, taking advantage of the top speed of the Dodge Viper. He goes right behind of Lester at this point. Well, I had no chance to make the move there. Just trying to be patient, especially for the touch that I gave to Lloyd at the last lap. Yeah, Lloyd was doing great. I wanted to make the move, but yeah, the Citroen, it was actually faster than I thought at the straight line. Yeah, a dive bomb wouldn't have worked there. We both could have been harmed with that move, but I had a better corner exit here, like a way better corner exit. So yeah, try to just secure his position. Right now I'm first position, man, after starting 6th. Lester was in 5th position, so this was my ideal scenario. All I had to do is to create a gap to burn the penalty safely, and I knew that I could do this. It was 6 laps to go, well, almost 5. So I just had to do this the best way possible. Nico overtook IOF at this point. Nico was doing very good with that BMW, especially in second seat. That car was very, very fast. Could have taken a little bit more of the inside of that corner. Three FTs at the podium at this point, which was awesome. 5 Sagan also doing hell of a race, considering that he didn't even practice that much for this race. Absolutely incredible with that Lexus. Very happy for 5 Sagan. Definitely struggling a little bit at the back. Wasn't his best race because of the tire wear. The Ferrari didn't feel like very good at this track. But I think all the cars had some advantage and had some bad points. For example, tire wear on the Viper was just crap. Absolutely crap. The good thing is it has a nice top speed and it has a very nice start. And in terms of fuel wear, it's very good. In terms of fuel wear, the Citroen is very, very good. It's nice in terms of pace the first laps. Then the tire wear is maybe the same level of the Viper, has a very good start too. The front tires, yeah, it can turn in better than the Viper, but you will. Oh, that shit was another move by Nico. Try to doing the dive bomb. Yeah, it's better for corner entry, but yeah, for corner exit, it's not really that good as the Viper. Suffers more oversteer when the tire wear comes. And I was already creating the gap because of that crash, and because Lloyd had less tires than I am, so I just had to keep my pace. I was doing the best race. I committed like no mistakes except that touch with Lloyd's. Nico made a move on Lloyd's, and I know that Nico is very, very quick at this part of the stint. He has, well, less fuel. No, I had less fuel. Well, slightly better tires. That car is well more agile at the slow section. Three laps to go. I was safe at this spot right now. I had kind of a gap with the guys behind because IOF had a 2.2 second penalty. I had 3.4 or 3.5 at this point. Nico had a 1 second penalty, I believe. At least I'm happy with my performance. I think I just couldn't have done any better. And well, this really helped me I'll try to come back even faster. Hopefully next time. Nico, well, cutting me half a second in the last lap, and I'm struggling with tires. Car began to understeer like a lot on fast corners. The only place where I'm faster is just in straights, so I had to take advantage of my strengths right now. IOF made a move on Lloyd's. Lester is still in 5th position. In terms of tires, well, I'm pretty much like the same with Lester, of course. Lester is strong with Gumball though, but Gumball had a 5-second penalty, so he was safe in terms of that position. He would take like 5th for sure. So Nico was closer, he was cutting the gap. But this was a safe spot for him, another half second faster. Because, yeah, at this point he was just winning the manufacturer's race. He just didn't needed this win. And he's my teammate and my friend. Struggling like hell with tires. I was trying to be very safe with them, but yeah, this was my best. That was one of the corners that I was actually faster than Nico because of the very low end torque that has the BMW, and because the turbo lag, it's not very easy to take it almost flat out like it is on the Viper. The power response of the Viper is just so sweet, man, so sweet. Well, I was safe in terms of top speed. I knew that Nico had no choice of overtake me in the straight line. I just had to squeeze a little bit more the gears and I will be safe. And I didn't thought that Nico would like just try to overtake me because we were safe with IOF. IOF was very far behind. Lloyd was very far behind. And I really didn't expect this. Really didn't expect this. I don't know. I honestly don't know. He wants to prove that he's the fastest. He's for sure he's the fastest of the world right now. Of all the races that I've met, for sure he's the fastest. But this was totally unnecessary. Especially with a friend, a teammate. And I don't know, it's so difficult for me just to let this go and move on. He burned the penalty. I also burned the penalty. But he managed to win anyways. Lester got 5th position. So Leicester beat me by the exact same position that he needed. I lost by less than a tenth of a second. So it's so difficult right now. It's so difficult. I'm happy for Leicester. We had a pretty nice chat just yesterday, the day before, sorry. And well, I know that the spot is in the right hands. I just wish to be representing Dutch, which well, it's my favorite brand ever. Um, it's just so difficult to swallow all of this and to lose by this amount of time. Uh, I don't know. Racing is racing, you know. Maybe I should have just closed the door to Nico and not letting him go. But I don't know if it's a matter of pride or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, it's difficult, man. It's so difficult. So congratulations for Nico for winning the race. All even though he was faster at the end of the scene, there's no doubt about it. Congratulations to Lester for representing Dutch. Congratulations to Lloyds who made a hell of a race with that undercut. That shit wasn't easy at all. Very good for IOF, which managed to do a hell of a race with this piece of shit GTR at this track. So, well, that's pretty much it.